When there's snow in the mountains, what we do becomes much more dangerous. As the sun goes down, the temperature drops, and the ground starts to freeze.
I think we gotta figure out how to turn around and get out of here.
It doesn't take much to turn into an ice rink.
Going.
My name is Sean, and this is the Story Till Now. Brought to you by Epic Adventure Outfitters, White Rock Dodge, Rip Superchargers, and in part by
All right, we just pulled into this campground for tonight because it is late in the afternoon and we're gonna get an early start tomorrow. We're next to this beautiful lake right next to the beach, which is nice. So we're gonna get camp all set up. Here with my friend Mike, who's got the H2 over here.
It's 2005, got 37s on it. Got a little bit of lift kit in it, 1.5 inch spring lift in the back and a leveling kit in the front. And it goes everywhere I want it to go.
It's gonna be a cold, wet night, so I put the awning out and I'm gonna cook up a nice hot bowl of craft dinner.
Dinner champs. Bacon Katie. Back on the road. It is not great conditions today, raining, windy, but we're gonna try and make our way up to a fire lookout here and check out some other cool stuff along the way.
I have to admit, I felt a bit discouraged seeing the light snow on the trail already, knowing how high up we're headed. It's going to be an interesting trip.
All right, we just pulled into a lake here for a stop for a bit. Gonna take a look around. You guys know how much I love hiking, so we're going for a hike. Sounds like there's a waterfall down here. Not bad. There's a huge rock at the top there. Looks like it's gonna go next time there's some high water. It's pretty big. So we're about to get onto the trail here. This is going to take us up to the fire lookout. We are expecting to possibly hit some snow, so we're going to air down, even though the road's looking pretty smooth. But it should be nothing the trail wrecker and this beast of a Hummer here can't handle.
It's like a snow submarine. It sinks in the snow.
Here we go! Woo-hoo! to this trail, we discovered quickly that we'd be dodging a lot of debris from recent logging, but we had no idea what we were in for just ahead of us.
They've been logging up here, so there's quite a considerable amount of trees blocking the trail. We ran into another group here, so we need the saws out, clear as much as we can, try and make our way up to the next section of trail. Cleared about 20 meters so far. Not bad. We just got to get around another corner here. Maybe another dozen or so trees to cut.
Hands are numb, arms are sore.
Couple solid hours of chainsawing. Trail is clear. Take it nice and slow.
I cut a tree limb off here. I see that they'll probably dent our truck. Oh yeah, that was close. Going in deep.
There was stuff popping up all over the place out of nowhere going through there.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly, and it's like you can't. I use my mirror a lot.
With that not insignificant challenge out of the way, we started our ascent up to the top of the mountain, and as I feared, we quickly hit snow on the trail.
Bit of snow on the trail here where it's been shady, but nothing too crazy on these hills. Pretty sure we're gonna make it up to the top. Sun's starting to set, so that should be spectacular if we're lucky.
So this section before the hairpin here wants to slide you off to the edge there, so try to stay more to the right.
Is it a bit hairy?
Yeah, it's pretty tight coming that way.
Nice thing about having a heavy truck is it just slides around corners.
Yeah, I know, and sometimes it's nice you can just power it around and it just slides a bit.
Got up to these other guys and looks like they're doing a little winching, so
So this XJ is not equipped with lockers. It only has a limited slip differential in the rear. So it's not going to make any steep climbs in slippery conditions very easily. It's going to be a challenge. And for this corner, he'd have to move his winch point up several times to get to the top.
Cake. Oh yeah, walked right up.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, eh?
What a view.
Yeah, that's an amazing view.
Yeah, she's a little slippery.
Oh. Yeah.
It was around this point that the XJ and the TJ decided to turn around and head back, which honestly was probably a very wise choice and one that I also should have made. But we decided to push forward regardless, just as dark was starting to set in.
It's nice when you have tires that grip this snow really good. The last little bit might be steep. We might have an issue with that.
We gotta be close.
Now we're getting pretty close. Thank you, sir, for paving the road for me.
My pleasure. Well, I think we've made it as far as we can. It's super windy up here. We got a steep hill. This is probably 2 or 3 feet of snow. Tires are buried. It's dark. I think we got to figure out how to turn around and get out of here, because unfortunately we're not going to make it up to the tower in these conditions. And it's freezing, and I don't want to be stuck up here all night. Backing down snowy hills is not a good time.
To make matters worse, I was now stuck after trying to turn around. So we pulled the max tracks out to try and get the wrecker moving again.
There we go. What? You're on the back, max tracks.
Oh, now. I'm going. Well, that was frightening. This is like a sheet of ice. I just slid probably
Yeah, come on, let's come back now.
50 feet. So here we go again. How's it feel back there? Do you need the boards?
No, I got plenty of grip back here. It's not slidey, so I think you'll be all right.
All right, I'm gonna throw the boards in my truck.
You're getting pretty close to the edge there. Nice and slow.
Any sign of a turnaround yet?
No, the snow is actually pretty deep here in the trees. I was just gonna keep going. It sucks to back up this far.
My least favorite thing in the world is backing down steep snowy hills. And you can see why. It doesn't take much to turn into an ice rink.
I actually think I might try to turn around here.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, I think you got it now.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's get out of here. Forwards, thank God.
If you can't tell from my excitement about this turnaround, that was a good hour of backing down a hill that I was really happy to be over with.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within.
All right, we made it out of that crazy snow situation last night. Super tired, just got to camp, went to bed, and now we're here at this awesome lakeside camp. How you feel about that trail yesterday?
That was a long day, a lot of work.
Yeah, it was
It
fun
was
though.
definitely worth it.
Yeah,
Good
pretty
times.
pretty satisfying overall, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
One thing that this trip has made very clear is that winter has definitely arrived in the mountains, and he's going to try his best to keep us out. Good luck to you, sir.
Breathe out, look at the